Hello and welcome to today's 5-minute meditation. As you find your way into a comfortable seated position, wherever that is, I would invite you just to close your eyes and just anchor yourself down into your seat. Feel the stability of what that seat provides physically. But even more than that, feel the stability of what the showing up feels like for you. And as you've grounded into wherever you are and your eyes gently close, let's take a long, slow, deep breath in. And let it go. And another long, slow, deep breath in. And let it go. One more long, slow, deep breath in. And let it go. And our 5 minutes this morning is all about mindful living. And whatever day you've chosen to listen to this, and at whatever time of the day that it is for you, I encourage you from here forward, commit to mindful living, of being present, of being intentional, of paying attention on purpose. And for some of us, that all sounds really wonderful and it sounds like a way we want to live, but we need to know how. And so the how that I have for you in these 5 minutes comes from an old Zen story. And so as you sit with your eyes just closed and breathing, just listen to these words and see if it can inspire you once we close our time and we go forward from here. There were two Zen students, so two students who are studying what this Zen master idea is all about. Two Zen students were telling each other about their most favorite teachers. One student says, "My teacher is a great master who does great things. With just 3 strokes of his sword, he can cut an apple off a tree, slice it into quarters before it ever hits the ground. He can shoot an arrow into the center of a target and then split that arrow with a second one." The other student nodded his head and said, "Wow, that's pretty good. But my teacher is also a master, and he also does really amazing things." "Well," said the first student, "what can he do?" And he leaned forward and listened with a look of amazement across his face. And then one student said, "When my teacher walks, he just walks. When my teacher sits, he just sits. And when my teacher eats, he just eats." And so just think about that. Our world has gotten a bit off its center. And the things that we assign value to, the ability to multitask, the ability to juggle and do so many things, is that really the kind of skill that we want to celebrate? And in reality, how long can that skill be sustained? What I found in my own personal life is that the more I multitask and the more I juggle, the less effective I am. The more agitated I become. The less I notice the sounds around me in nature and the colors of the flowers. But rather, I want to be like that second teacher. When I sit, I want to sit. When I spend time with the important people in my life, I want to spend time with the important people in my life. And I know in this day and age, our life is very different than it used to be. And it's really easy to fall away from mindfulness. But what I would encourage you to do as we go throughout this day, because we're probably not all going to be sitting in nature just looking at the flowers throughout our day. We're headed to work, we're headed to responsibilities of motherhood, we're headed to all these things that we have to do. Whatever that looks like for you, what I would encourage you to do is just ask yourself, how can I be mindful here in this moment? Maybe you'll be mindful about your breathing and you'll just pause for just a few seconds and you'll listen to your breath. Maybe you'll turn the lights off in your office and you'll close your eyes and you'll be mindful about just being for 2 minutes. Maybe you will get out of the office, or you will get out of the busyness of what you're doing, and you'll take a walk outside. You'll put your feet on the grass, or you'll sit on a bench and you'll just look up at the sky, and you'll be mindful about your place in this big universe. Whatever it looks like for you. The main thing is, you got to be mindful about being mindful. And if you can start off with that, you will become like that great, incredible second Zen master teacher. And when you're doing laundry, you'll just do laundry. Namaste.